I'm Mariele Romano from the R&D department. I'm a medical physicist, and today I will introduce you this new unit that we are presenting at the ECR 2024. This is the first unit that is multimodal. We wanted to have this unit in order to speed up and put together in the same place in just one unit what is the workflow for the screening of a woman's health. So we put together the possibility of having FFDM, tomosynthesis in mammography, and ultrasound as a deeping in the detection of the lesions that are not well defined or not well visible in X-rays due to its shape or due to the how they are radiotransparent or how they look like on X-rays. And in the end, we have also the opportunity to do a check on the bone health of the women. So if you can follow me, this is the interface that we have, and that is shown once the user can log in. We have the possibility that many users can log. Everybody has his password and can have a screen like this one. So we have the possibility to have, of course, a work list. One is connected to the RIS. We have the list of the studies that are already performed, or you can insert a new patient in case no RIS connection is available. Here is visible how the multimodality is important for us for this mammo unit. You have all the mammography, screening and diagnostic part, standard mammo acquisition, biopsy and contrast enhanced mammography, ultrasound and bone health. So once we insert a patient, I will start showing you the mammo acquisition. You have up to 6 protocols where you can, for each protocol, you can customize the preference of this protocol and then save it. So once you click, as an example, on screening, for us, you have here the projection that you selected, that are the 4 standard FFDM projections. Here you have the image tool menu that can be shown or hidden as your preference, and the acquisition menu, of course, with patient data, dose data, the acquisition modality that is semi-automatic, automatic, or manual. Of course, the possibility of changing parameters in case of manual. The opportunity to retrieve from the PACS previous exam of the same patient to have a direct comparison of the new images and the old one. Of course, the possibility to adjust the angle for tomosynthesis, because we have 3 angles, a narrow one that is 15 degrees, an intermediate that is 25, and a wide that is 50 degrees. And you can choose between the 3 depending on the need and on if you want to focus more on the in-plane resolution or in Z resolution. So we go with intermediate, and then I will show you 1 FFDM and 1 tomosynthesis scan. So we will go with LCC in FFDM. We just click here, acquire image. We compress the patient. We have 3 ways of compressing patient. We have this part, this option, and the pedals. Once compressing, here we shows up the force of compression. So you compress, and once you're satisfied, you just stop. And here will be shown the force of compression and the thickness of the breast that is below the compression. Once the unit is ready, you just click the X-ray button, the X-ray icon appears, and then the image is automatically positioned in the right place. If you now want to do a tomo scan, I will change here because our preset was for FFDM. I made change acquisition, and I have the option of selecting DBT, combo, or DBT plus synthetic build. I go with DBT, an intermediate angle, and I click acquire image. The arm rotates, adjusts its height, So we have an isocentric rotation and the tilt moves. Once everything is ready, I have to compress once more the patient. And once I'm satisfied with the compression, I just click the X-rays and you can see the scan. After the scan is complete, the compression gets released and you will see the image showing here. As an example, we can move the image, we can always zoom it, or we can also scroll it, the DBT one, by selecting scroll DBT. Just with your finger, you scroll it and you see. If you want, you can also adjust windowing, mirroring, or make some annotations, or make some measurements, and then send everything to the PACS, or as GSPS, or with a screen capture. Once you're fine with your study, you just reopen, you save, and everything is sent to the PACS. And the arms automatically goes to 0. The other option is for biopsy. If I put another patient, I will click. For biopsy, we have stereotactic and tomo-guided studies. So I will show the tomo-guided. Here you have the possibility of selecting the triangle of biopsy. Then you have the control scan in 2D at plus or minus 15, so the arms rotates. So you have here your tomo. You select the target by adding a target and then moving your arrows just to be as precise as you want. Once you're satisfied, you can also, of course, add as many as you want, and you can decide which device you want to use. So we are compatible both with guns, needles, and VAB system. The real new novelty of this system is that you can have both a standing option for biopsy, but also a prone one. So, as an example, what we thought is that you can have mammo scan over there and a fixed position of a bed laying over there, so the patient can be positioned, she can stand, and you can move the arm. So I will show you. You can do 2 movements. So the first one is the rotation of the mammo unit along its central axis. It goes 90 degrees in this direction and 19 in this other direction. So you don't have to move the patient on the bed, but you move the mammo towards the bed. And then you can slide it down. You can slide it by 10 degrees if you want to perform standard mammo acquisition, or 90 degrees for the prone biopsy, as this, and lower it. You can lower it so that all this part goes down. Now, for demo purposes, it's not allowed to do all the movement, but I will show you a bit. So it moves down, and then so that the patient can lay on a bed that is here, and she doesn't need to have this distress of having a biopsy and being so high with the bed and having a look of all these devices that are not comfortable. As last, I will put it up and show you the other options that we have. So in the meantime, I open a new patient. And I will show you the concept of ultrasound, how they integrate in this workflow. So we always insert an ID, we close the service menu, we click on ultrasound, and we go to echo exam. Here we have the mammo that the same patient already performed, so we have the possibility of retrieving different exam of the same patient to have a look always indirect to the mammo as a reference. So the technician or the radiographer already knows where it has to go, and it doesn't have to keep in mind where is the target region. And then we have here the probe that is 5 centimeters, and then we have these different modalities: this B mode, B wide, the power Doppler, or the color Doppler, the option to freeze or to run the acquisition, to make some measurement of distance or areas, and then everything is sent to the PACS as you close the study. And as last, the third screening option that we have is the bone densitometry. So you click on bone health, and it's almost straightforward how it works. You just release the compression, you place your arm on the Potterbacke, and you have already some preset. You just click on expose, you shot, and then here it will appear the X-ray of the arm, and the software automatically detects two different regions that are the ultra-distal part and the third distal of the arm. And for each region, it computes the Ph.D. Index, so the index that tells you the mineral density of the bone, and the T-score. Afterwards, it will be the option to have a graph like the DEXA one that tells you where you are with respect to the population of your age. And once you're satisfied, you just save it, and the structure report and the scorecard is sent to the PACS together with the images. And I think that this is almost the